Fatal error called to undefined function Drupal trails Drupal get title. Okay, so this is probably another instance where we're trying to access a function that no longer exists. This is probably a good candidate for a change record. So I'm going to copy the name of the function. I'm going to go back to the change records, and I'm going to do a search in the keywords for Drupal get title. Okay, Drupal set title and Drupal get title were removed. So I'm opening up that change record. So on this page at the very top, it's talking about Drupal set title, which we're not really interested in right now. We can come back to it later if we need to. But let's scroll down until we get to Drupal get title. Okay, that's right here. So in Drupal 7, we had a convenient Drupal get title. In Drupal 8, things get a bit more complicated. This is the way we get a title. It looks like a ridiculous amount of code, but it's getting the title the right way and in a sustainable way. And my guess is that people will create kind of a utility method to do this without having to write out all of this boilerplate code every single time. But this is the code that we need to grab the title. And at this point, you might be a little surprised at how much of it you probably understand. We're getting the request object, which we probably know by now is just a wrapper for getting the request object from the dependency injection container. And then when we're checking to see if the route is the request attributes get, and we've used this before in our code, and then we have a full namespace, so it looks really long. We could use a use statement in this file if we didn't want to use this entire namespace, but for now we got the whole namespace plus this constant here. So this ends up being just a string that's returned here, but we don't want to use the string itself just in case that string changes over time. And then we're grabbing the title by using the title resolver service in the dependency injection container and running the get title method on it, passing the request and the route that we just got. Okay, so a little convoluted, right? But let's use this. So I'm going to copy this code and I'm going to jump over to our trailsubscriber.php file. And instead of pasting that all in right here, let's go ahead and paste it up above and replace this Drupal get title here with title. I'm going to copy it, highlight this, paste it in, and save it. All right. Let's see what kind of error we get next. At this point, we're kind of just expecting another error, and that's okay. It's exposing some different parts of Drupal that have changed. So this is a good kind of tour of the most practical pieces that have changed, right? Okay, I'm going to refresh this page. All right,